But first today, the Liberal Party federal executive asked the two former federal presidents who are leading its intervention into the New South Wales division. Alan Stockdale and Richard Alston have been dropped, while the third member, Peter Seaton, will remain on a new enlarged committee to be led by former New South Wales Premier Nick Greiner. A Liberal source has been quoted in the media saying, and I quote, New South Wales members have reclaimed the party back from Victoria. Joining me now to discuss this and more, former Liberal Party Vice President, Sky News contributor, Teena McQueen. Well, I tell you what, you've forgotten more about the Liberal Party than most people watching tonight will know. So give me your take on this intervention. I mean, I do think it's good that it has been extended, Teena, but the change in personnel, people have said to me this afternoon that this is all about a factional fix. Is that fair? How do you interpret things?
Absolutely, Peter. It's a factional stitch-up. Most of the people that created the carnage in the first place are now back in control. I mean, they demonise Richard Alston and, for being Victorian, octogenarian Victorian, but they've put in 80-year-old Nick Greiner. Now, I've served with Mr Greiner on federal executive, and let me tell you, that scares me because he's so pro-quotas. That really frightens me. We've got an 80-year-old federal president, John Olsen. There's not one member of that committee under 40, and we need to capture that youth vote. Most of them are, sadly, a long way from 40. So, yeah, look, sadly, I don't think it's going to make a lot of difference, Peter. The factions are back in control where they've always wanted to be.
Does it surprise you? Because we know that Susan Lee was dependent on the factions in 2022 to save her pre-selection. Is there a sense that she's owed them this?
I hate to say it, but yes, I think that's the case. Susan Lee's had a number of close shaves, and I think she's doing exactly as the factions wanted, and that's really disturbing. I mean, there's so much. We really need such a great change in the Liberal Party. As you said earlier in the piece, the delegate system is outdated. That should go. Everyone should have a say. I think for the moment they should drop the membership fee from $100 to probably $10 because it's going to be so hard to get people to renew under these conditions. And the members aren't stupid, Peter. They recognise these names and they know it's same old, same old. And the sad part is we have some remarkable, brilliant young people, younger generations in the ranks that don't get a chance because it's the same people just over and over again. The yes people, I call them.
Richard Alston made a point that the factions left and right, they've always been there, they collude. 5,000 people had left being members of the party in New South Wales. Some 500 would-be new members were blocked. There has not been a new branch created in almost a decade in New South Wales. I understand there is now a new constitution. It has been drafted, but what's the risk it's now going to be rewritten by this new committee, and any timeline on when we might actually see that new constitution ratified?
That's the worry. No one's mentioned when it's going to be ratified, and that has been the problem. So many members have been blocked from entering particular branches. You know, they just want to keep them to small numbers where they control them, where they control the delegates, and that's where the rot sets in. It has to stop. That's why we need a total change. This has to be enforced, but the problem is, as you said, when, we don't know.